Arabile, the low economic growth environment in South Africa, coupled with poor investor confidence, is translating to weak job creation prospects in the economy. On the other hand, the high cost of living is adding pressure on consumers, limiting spending and leading to low demand for goods. That lack of demand then leads to companies cutting production and jobs, keeping the unemployment rate stubbornly high. Economists say there are no quick fixes to this crisis. The Job Summit should get stakeholders talking to churn out solutions.
South Africa's unemployment rate stands at 27.7%. The number is higher when the number of discouraged job seekers is counted. Mostly impacted by the scourge is the youth, accounting for over 60% of the unemployed. The Job Summit will provide a platform for government, business, labor and community organizations to try and find solutions. With the economy growing at a snail's pace, solutions will not be easy. It is the productive, labor-intensive sectors that have been shedding jobs.
You've got to have fresh capital going into new endeavours, to build new factories, to buy new machinery, to get the level of activity rising. Then we have a chance, an opportunity perhaps, for job creation. At the moment, there's such an emphasis on cutting down costs, cutting back the cost of running a business, that I think that we're likely to see a greater prevalence of job destruction rather than job creation.
Some are not optimistic about the Job Summit coming up with solutions.
I'm very concerned about this Job Summit. It's again big business meets big labor meets big government. It excludes again the small businesses that we expect to create most of the jobs. It again is not going to address the real issues that are needed to be addressed by particularly small business, but also community organizations and the like. And it's not going to address the hardships that businesses with less than 20 people or less than 50 people have, because those businesses are not sophisticated. And I think we must find a way of helping them grow.
Economist Lumki Lemondi says there are no quick fixes to the challenges the country is facing. He says government should get down to the basics and address the high cost of living, incentivize business and make it easy to do business.
With administrative prices being so high, whether it's fuel levy, whether it's utility bills, it means that government must use supply-side measures to make it easier for us. So if the tax burden on individuals is reduced, it will ensure that there's more money available for us to address. But the whole reliance that, will come out of this crisis without offering incentives for certain sectors, including household, I don't think it's going to help us at all. So we need the leadership to talk more about how they alleviate the pressure that consumers are facing, the pressure that business is facing, including policy reforms that are required. The mining charter, we don't think it's gone far enough to incentivize businesses.
Economists believe while the stimulus package will help, it will take some time before the country sees rewards. They say more needs to be done in terms of rules and regulations governing small businesses, as too much regulation can hamper their growth. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.